Hey guys, Eel here. I just wanted to show you a way to get the SAGES set actually working on Wizard on T15 or even higher if you optimize the build a little. And that's the way I do it. I use the Chantodos Will and the Chantodos Force, and that in conjunction with Archon, of course, to deal the main damage essentially. And I'm combining that with the 5 pieces of Tal-Rashas: the head, the torso, the belt, the pants and the amulet. And I'm using a Ring of Royal Grandeur to get the whole 6 piece. Then of course the SAGES with the gloves and the boots. Of course to get the death breath drop. Then on the shoulders I have the Mantle of Channeling purely for survivability, because you are very squishy, at least I am with this build. And the Nemesis braces to, of course, spawn elites. Then I'm using the Halo of Karini purely for survivability, and the Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac to restack Archon, to reduce the cooldown of Archon. Yep, that's all the gear. Now to the skills, we have Arcane Torrent Static Discharge to proc the Obsidian Ring and to reduce cooldown, of course. Then I'm using Storm Armor Scramble. Storm Armor for once to get the Halo of Karini, and then the 25% movement speed is very nice. Then Frost Nova, Frozen Mist, Explosive Blast, Short Fuse and Archon Teleport with Arcane Torrent Static Discharge, which are the 4 elements for Tal-Rashas. And I'm using Archon Teleport for the mobility, of course. You could use Calamity here and then use a different rune if you wanted to, but I have pretty good arcane gear, so I'm using Teleport. And of course Teleport is very good for the mobility. Then passives Unstable Anomaly, because you are gonna die somewhere, sometime. Evocation, which is pretty much needed, just cooldown reduction. Illusionist for the movement speed, and it sometimes resets the cooldown of Teleport. And Audacity for close range damage. Everything? Yep, that's everything. So, in the cube we have Ingium to get the cooldown reduced after you kill an elite pack. We have the Swami to get the Archon Stacks for 20 seconds after Archon. And of course Ring of Royal Grandeur to get the set pieces, set bonuses. So, wait, Paragon. I have allocated all my Paragons, 1000 into Vitality, because again I am very squishy. Maybe you can optimize it so you don't need these. The rest into Intelligence, and filled up all the rest. You'd go CDR, Critter Chance, Critter Damage, Attack Speed, I think, depending on your breakpoints in Archon. Otherwise, if you need some attack speed for a breakpoint, you get attack speed first. In defense it's, let me think, Armor, Life, All Res, Life Regen, and here it's Area Damage, RCR, Life on Hit, Gold Find. That would be like my skill order. So we're just gonna clear a T15 Rift now. By the way, I have no augments on my gear, so this build could pretty much be possible with probably 1.2k Paragon and a few augments. And as you can see, I'm trying to stack Chantodos fully before I get into Archon, especially the first one, because you have no way of getting stacks otherwise. Your Archon doesn't deal any damage, even with the Tal-Rasha set, so you need the full-on stacked Chantodos to get any damage done. And now it's just a normal Archon build, which feels really bad and really slow, because you're trading so much utility in terms of Archon stacks once you get into Archon, because you don't have the Fazulas chain to get 50 Archon stacks instantly. And you're trading mobility because you don't have an Ether Walker or something, purely for the fact that you get double death breath. You can use your Explosive Blast to reduce the cooldown of Archon as well. And of course you want to get your your Tal-Rasha set piece procced on all 4 stacks to increase the damage once you jump into Archon for the first 20 seconds. And after that you're pretty much fine, since you get enough stacks within the first few seconds in Archon to actually get enough stacks to deal damage. That's what I wanted to say. Channeling Pylon is fine because it reduces the resource cost of Arcane Torrent, but you're not going to use the instant reset because once you probably will have it already because of Ingiom, and second, you need to stack Chantodos in between. So yeah, I think this setup works fine for me. Of course it's slower than a normal VS Archon and whatnot and can't clear that high, but we're getting a SAGES set in T15, which is something at least. I'm also going to leave a D3 planner link in the description, so you can take a deep look at the build, take an intense look at the build. You can optimize it right there. I'm always open for suggestions. Put them in the comments or something, maybe. And yeah, I've been averaging like 4-minute clears, more or less. Can be faster. Some rifts will just be slower because thank you. Some rifts will just be slower because you're not getting the elite density, and also you don't have Avra Span, you don't have COE, you don't have like endless walk set or anything. So this build feels really clunky and really slow and whatnot. I'm actually gonna kill the elite right here to get Ingiom proc. And once I have my 20 stacks on Chantodos, we should actually be able to get the Rift Guardian. So yeah, your Archon actually doesn't deal that much damage. It's pretty much Chantodos damage all over. But yeah, that's my setup on the PTR right now, which I'm probably going to use in Season 17 to farm Death Breath. So I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, I'm open for suggestions. Leave them in the comments. Check out the description for the link to D3 Planner. And have a nice day. Bye!